Shalom. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, Wahakadash Rakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. Peace and blessing to you, brothers out there that's kicking his word and sincerity, truth. You know, being in this truth, you're going to have bitter moments in your life, man. You're going to have moments, to where you're going to get very upset. You're constantly judging in your mind, you know, and you're constantly seeing wickedness, man. And, of course, you're going to be angry, man, with all this the knowledge that you have accumulated over the years, or just being in them and just studying. You could be a couple months, your eyes open to all the madness in this world, man. But it's very important that you rule in your spirit, man, in your walk, and also in your everyday life, man. Everything doesn't have to be pointed out, man. You don't have to get angry and distraught at everything that you see. Case in point, you see, two homosexuals walking down the street. You don't have to, oh, look at this look at this effing, fag, and all this, rule your spirit, because we're coming into those days where we're gonna have to, uh, our understanding is gonna have to be heightened, if you will, you know. So it's very important that you control your emotions, man, because emotions don't get you anywhere. They get you looked at crazy, you know. You could be passionate, but that's, what's good about you could be bad about you, man. You know, you have to understand that hey, at the end of the day, this is all about business, baby. We're doing the Lord's business, man. So even, when the brotherhood and dealing with brothers, man, you have to deal with it objectively as possible. And also in your everyday life, man, when you at your job, man, just do your job and go home. You don't have to, point out what somebody doing is wrong all the time, or let one of your, people at your job, coworkers, and know how smart you are. You know, you're not doing it. This walk isn't there for them anyway. It's for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's who you prove yourself to. So this is Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. So a man that's slow to anger is better than the mighty man. You know why is that, man? Because he has self control, man. You know, you know any any infidel could take over a city. Hey, look at America, man. That doesn't make them strong, man. They don't have any self control, man. But here in this truth of ours, man, hey, we have to have that, man, because we have these law, statute, commandments. And a huge part of that walk is, man, controlling your emotions, man. Being as objective as possible. Because all that other stuff don't matter, man. You know, you can't change a man how you gonna think or act, and you shouldn't want to, man. You know, who are you? If somebody's getting on your nerves in the truth, man, just isolate yourself, man. Work on yourself, focus on yourself, because at the end of the day, that's the only person that you could really change. Now you can induce other people to change, but the only person that you could really just change in this walk of ours, you know, is yourself. You see, so you have to rule yourself. You have to better yourself. You see. Let's go to the next script. This is Ephesians 4:28. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, bitterness. Let's look up that word, in a dictionary, because if you look at that word up, man, you know, it brings light to your scripture, okay? So we'll look it up right now. Now, this is that word bitterness. I just simply just Googled it. This is bitterness, sharpness of taste, lack of sweet. Two, anger and disappointment at being treated unfairly, resentment. That's right, man. That's a big thing. Hey, a lot of times you're gonna have resentment, you know, in this truth, you're gonna feel that in certain scenarios you were treated unfairly. A brother is giving favoritism, all that good stuff. But wait, what did the scripture say, man? Put all that stuff away. Why? Because it's a greater cause, man. The greater cause is really pushing this word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So us being as good soldiers, man, we can't be entangled in the in the affairs of this world, and also the emotions, your own emotions, man. You know, we're supposed to be tenderhearted towards one another, man, and being and being quick to forgive one another, man. Not holding on to things and things of that nature, man. Hey, man, I'm not gonna say that's what women do. That's what all people do, man. People do that. Shit, it's human nature to do that type of thing, that type of act. But it's not conducive for your walk in this truth, man. You see what I'm saying? If you don't like certain scenarios that's going on, what I'm saying, within your camp, you have to wait on your how about Shimmy shot to work it out. I mean, especially if you already voiced it, you know. Then what do you do? And then secondly, who are you? Who are you to feel like you obligated to change something or somebody in the truth? That's not up to you, bro. Everybody has different characteristics and personalities. Just because that personality clashes with yours, or a brother does something that you wouldn't necessarily agree with, doesn't mean that individual is wicked. You know. So the biggest thing, sometimes you just have to isolate yourself and focus on yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Get away from certain people if you feel like you have resentment towards them, because that's not what this truth is about. This truth is about pushing His word, man. Because we got bigger things to worry about than he said this to me yesterday. I just feel and all that bullshit, man. Fuck it. Excuse my language. I just, you get to the point in your life, man, to where you want to get over shit, man. To grow as a human being, man, you have to get over things, man. A lot of times you have to forgive other people for yourself, bro. Let shit go, man. You know, you know. Let's get back to these scriptures though. Verse 32. And be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as the Most High, for Mashiach's sake, hath forgiven you. So, hey, man, just like how the Lord forgave us, man, we gotta forgive our brothers, man. You know, hey, I'm over it. My brother Elden on my camp, Yashawamba. You know what I'm saying? If he gets over his things quickly, man. I was actually reading, um, I don't want to say article, but we could say that it was saying how people that are of high intelligence, they get over things very quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that you do that in this truth, man. Get over things quickly. And if you feel like you can't get over um a certain problem or anything like that, especially if you talk to a brother, you need to pray to Yahweh by Shemi Shai, go on a fast, man, and get that off, get that anger and hatred out of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgive, bro, so you can move on. You know what I'm saying? All that hatred and things that nature, you should be hating Satan, you know, not your brother, bro. Not somebody that's toiling in this thing and fighting in this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know? Let's go to James. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. That's right, man. Don't assume. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't assume that somebody is being disrespectful towards you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you brought up, in this world, you're taught that being strong is uh responding, you know what I'm saying, in a violent or negative way quickly if you feel somebody disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? Or down here in Texas, we like to say, "Get on nigga ass quick." But you can't do that down. You can't do that in the truth, man. You have to be slow to wrath, man, and give people benefit of the doubts. Man, brothers are coming from walks of life, different walks of life, man. And every brother have different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? This is something that hit me this year. Everybody doesn't isn't thinking the same way that you're thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow your insecurities. Uh, you can't look at somebody through the lenses of your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, you might be a brother that deals with self esteem issues. Well, this is because a brother is ambitious doesn't mean that you know he's doing too much or this and that. No, that brother is just doing him. Now, can it be refined? Of course, man. But his personality is getting on your nerves because that's a problem that you're facing, not him. You know, you know what I'm saying? Verse 20. For the wrath of the man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. That's right. The wrath of a man, that's being resentful, being trying to get back, get your leg back, and all that madness, man. That's not that doesn't work the righteousness of the Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You know, leave people alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go, man. Excuse my French, but hey, we're men here. You gotta be candid. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the smartest people out there, they get over things quickly. Hey, and we have the truth of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. That's why it talks about forgiveness so much. Get over things, move on, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Sharpen yourself. You know what I mean? Sharpen yourself. You can't take things so personally, man. You know, hey, this world is hard. You can't be weak, and you can't be weak-minded. You know, it's human nature for the weak to be taken by the poor. I mean, by the strong. You know what I'm saying? Lions, lions when they go out and hunt, who do they get? Well, they get that gazelle or whatever type of animal that's weak and they can't keep up with the herd, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have that mindset of being weak in this thing, man. You see, weak minded in this thing. Build up your understanding, so you be able to move on in this truth, man. You know, and I'm hoping I'm making sense, but I'm gonna stop it right there. I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders that rule well. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.